If I was in a coma for 10 years and the doctor wakes me up and he says, sir, 50% of your net worth is in DraftKings and 40% is in icola, I would tell him to shoot me in the face. What is up, people? Miles here with Keep the Change. Today, we are going to be reviewing some stocks, some people's portfolios, and letting you know my opinion on them. If you want to send me your portfolio to review, then make sure to email pleasekeepthechange@gmail.com. And today should be pretty good because I actually have a couple subscribers submit, so we're going to be looking at them and critiquing them. Let's get right into it. The first person we're going to be looking at is a YouTuber actually named Frank Malarczyk, and if you haven't already, go check him out. I'll leave a link in the description to his channel. Great YouTuber, and we've talked on occasion, and we kind of started YouTube at the same time, so that's pretty cool. And he sent me his growth portfolio, so let's review it, and I'll rate it out of 10. He's got ARK at 25%, VGT at 10%, Visa at 8%, Shop at 8%, Tesla at 8%, PayPal at 8%, Google at 8%, Amazon at 8%, Square at 5%, MasterCard at 4%, Adobe at 4%, and Spotify at 4%. Right off the bat, ARK sticks out to me like a sore thumb, 25%. I do think it's a decent stock to have. It's a good ETF, but they're very exposed to Tesla, which you already have 8% of. So I don't know. I might just either get rid of Tesla completely or ARK, but I would probably keep ARK over Tesla. My biggest problem with the portfolio is definitely Tesla. I think it's super overvalued, but you know, it is a growth portfolio. We have to keep that in mind. I think there's really not a point in having Visa and MasterCard. Not that they both won't do well, but just, you know, you could probably put all your money into just one and just worry about it less. Google is good, PayPal is good, Amazon is good. Overall, this is a good portfolio. I can't hate on it. I would feel okay with this. Shop, I'm not the biggest Shopify person. I think their stock is a little crazy overvalued. I think maybe Amazon could kind of compete with them, but honestly, I can't even say much because this is just a good portfolio. I would give this like a 9 out of 10. My biggest problem really is just the Tesla exposure, and maybe that Visa and MasterCard could be condensed into one position, but obviously this is a good portfolio. I can't knock it. Good job, man. Our next portfolio we're looking at is from someone named Orel. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. All right, I'm trying my best here, but they actually sent me a nice diagram, so thank you. That's very kind of you. So we have 24% of their portfolio is in Amazon, 20% is in Globe, 17% in Facebook, 17% in Region, 10% in IIPR, 6% in Momo, and 3.5% in Adobe. Right off the bat, you probably do have too much in Amazon. However, I would say Amazon is probably the best stock here, in my opinion, in terms of share price gain. I think Amazon is probably going to be the best, but it's probably too much. A quarter of your portfolio in Amazon is a lot. I'm not entirely sure what Globe is, so I feel bad. I can't really give you an answer on that. I think Facebook at 17%, I think that's pretty good, honestly. If I was to have a stock at 17% of my portfolio, Facebook would definitely be one, so that's a win. Region, I'm not too familiar with. I think they're a pharmaceutical company, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I would have a pharmaceutical company like in my top 4 positions. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. IIPR, I have no idea who that is, what they do, so I can't even comment. Next up, Momo. I love that. Hopefully you got Momo at a good price. I think you did, actually. I think you emailed me about that. But yeah, I like Momo, and at 6%, I think that's safe. Adobe at 3%, I think you could either get rid of it or just like bump it up to like 4 or 5% maybe. I think my biggest concern with this portfolio though, it's just a little under-diversified. I mean, you got 2 stocks that make up almost 50% of your entire portfolio, which probably is not the best thing in the world, but I mean, this portfolio is not bad. I would probably give this like a 7 out of 10. I don't think it's a bad portfolio. My main gripes with it really is just that it's under-diversified. You need to just find some more companies, and on top of that, I'm not the biggest fan of pharmaceuticals, but obviously people have their own things, you know. I just don't understand the industry, so I can't really even comment. So we got a guy here, he says he has 35% Ethereum, 35% Bitcoin, and 30% 401k. Jesus help me, I hate this portfolio. 35% Ethereum and 35% Bitcoin, so 70% of your portfolio is in crypto. So that's kind of insane. I'm assuming they're younger, so they can probably take more risk, but I'm not gonna have 70% of my money in crypto. That's just insane. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people love crypto. It's like the new thing or whatever. I do think it's very hot. It's kind of hard to value. How do you even put a price on something that doesn't do anything? I don't know how you value that. It's just completely out of my wheelhouse. I don't like it, okay? I'm more of a boomer, all right, when it comes to my investment. I don't like this portfolio at all. This is complete garbage. This is like a 4 out of 10. This is like a light 4 out of 10, all right? It's close to a 3, but I respect the aggressiveness, all right? I'll give them that. Our next portfolio on the list, we got a gambler here, guys, so it should be pretty interesting. They have DraftKings at 44% of their entire portfolio. That is insane. That is way too much. I already think DraftKings is pretty overvalued as it is. To have it as 44% of your portfolio, like one of the most volatile stocks, like, oh my God. How do you sleep at night? How do you go to bed and just wake up? You're like, yep, DraftKings, half of my portfolio. You must have something missing in your brain, I swear to God. And QQQ is next at 12%. QQQ, it's fine. It's a tech ETF. I mean, it's not bad. Next up, Visa at 10%. Great stock. Gotta love Visa. The next stock after that is AMD at 9%. I do think AMD is pretty good. It's a little overvalued, but you're paying for what you get. It's a high growth stock. It's a lot better than DraftKings, in my opinion, honestly. I think it has a larger total addressable market. I think it has a lot more to go after and more revenue to make than DraftKings. The next one on the list is MGM. I do like casino stocks. I already talked about MGM earlier. I'm not the biggest fan, but it's not the worst stock. It's not great though. It's not amazing. So this portfolio overall, it's not doing it for me. Okay, DraftKings at 44% is, oh man, that's bad. And I think DraftKings is probably one of the most overrated gambling stocks, in my opinion, because it's just like the most hyped one. I think there's a lot better gambling stocks out there. I mean, just look at GAN. I love GAN to death. And with MGM at 10% of your portfolio, half of your portfolio is dependent on the gambling industry. I don't think that's very sustainable. I don't think that's a great move. So I'm not loving it, okay? This is like a 4 out of 10. I would not like this portfolio at all. Our next portfolio on the list is another one that's very similar to the last one, so brace yourselves, this is gonna hurt. 50% DraftKings. I thought 44% was bad. 50%, half of your portfolio in DraftKings. Oh my God, you have a death wish. You hate your life. You want to, oh, that's so bad. 37% in VTIQ. If you don't know what that is the company that acquired Nikola. So that stock became Nikola. So this guy put 40% of his portfolio into Nikola stock. Are you so, oh my God. I mean, hindsight is everything, but like 10% RTX, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what that is, but just judging off this portfolio, this is dreadful. This is terrible. This is so bad. If I was in a coma for 10 years and the doctor wakes me up and he says, sir, 50% of your net worth is in DraftKings and 40% is in Nikola, I would tell him to shoot me in the face. It might be worse than the crypto one. I'm giving this a 2 out of 10. This is bad. This is really bad. That has been this episode of Rate Your Portfolios. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry about the lack of uploading recently. It's been my birthday and I'm about to graduate. A lot of stuff is happening in my life right now, but we're getting back on track. We're getting there. All right, guys, hold on. Also, GAN earnings are coming. Momo earnings are coming, so expect videos on those. I'm definitely going to talk about them. I might live stream it, honestly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support, all the comments, all the likes, subscribing, all that good stuff. Really means the world to me. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Make sure to email me if you want your portfolio reviewed. And yeah, I love you guys.